But what?
But nothing. Fool.
Sit down.
Fool.
The people have been waiting to hear from us. You're keeping them waiting.
Yo. Keeping you waiting.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Is everybody's mic on? Okay, that would help if the mics were on.
Mine's on.
Mine isn't on. Mine isn't on.
Wow.
And I think mine should be on.
Wow.
Because it's my show.
You're the host.
It's right.
You're the yapper.
And this is a new era in Gritty Knows Best. We are back. And I am now a bald-headed bitch. This is the bald era.
Bald era.
This is the new...
Is this how people know what era it is?
That's right.
By the do?
We have now entered the bald era.
Mark it down.
This is it. I don't know what day this is coming out, but it is a start. And, you know, I always say that when a woman shaves her head, it indicates some type of issue, mental illness, right? And, you know, you may say that doesn't apply because you are a man, but I'm half a woman, pretty much, as we all know.
Is there anything you want to tell us?
Yeah, this does see. You would probably think that this is for style, but here's the one way you can tell that I feel you could tell somebody shaving their head due to a mental issue, and that is if they have a lineup. I do not have a lineup. I walked in and I said, "Take it off, take it off." I went to just some random woman, no idea if she had any skill. There was no criteria. It could have been anybody. If I had clippers, I would have just done it.
Have Pasty do it.
Maybe. I don't know. He doesn't have. I don't think he has clippers. So I went to some random woman, and I was charged $50 to shave my head. Can you imagine that?
45
beans, and I gave her a 5 because she was nice. She was a nice Southern woman. Why you gonna take all your hair off? I said, "Girl, because I'm bugging out. That's why I'm taking my hair off.
Because
if
you don't shave it, I'll be ripping it out.
Because I'm bugging." Oh, this pastor with his vibrator in the background. I said, "Listen, because I'm bugging out. Because I feel like you know the feeling when you're on a roller coaster and you're going up, all that dread, anxiety. That's where I'm like 24/7, 24/7, bang bang. You know when people have like a gun in their back and they're walking them to the ATM. That's what I feel like.
So are you saying that once the hair fell off your head?
No, it's just an indication that that's happening.
Going over the roller coaster.
No. It's just an indication that that's happening. I feel like. I also wanted to shave my head for a while just because I just wanted my hair gone. But I think this does indicate that there is an issue right now. We're gooning 24/7. We're blowing money. Not me. Blowing money. Just erratic behavior. And shaving your head is part of that. It's part of the breakdown.
Part of the culture.
It's part of the breakdown. You would think that I would come back from a break and be like, "Hey, what's up? We're all healed. It's all good." And I'm coming back and I'm saying,
it's getting worse.
I'm telling you,
on the decline.
We're back. And it's worse, okay? But it's a great time. It's a great time. See, when you're in this state, you just spend money without even thinking about it. You just freaking...
Is it at least on, like, cool shit? Like, when you go home and you kind of wake up from whatever you're having, this nightmare, are you at least going to be like, "Oh, this is lit. Like, I'm glad I bought this."
Yeah, I did buy some cool Jordans. I bought mad sneakers. I bought mad sneakers.
Mad expensive
I bought mad sneakers. Mostly food. As you can probably tell, because people say I'm getting fat.
Did you get new Crocs though? That's the most important. You need
because I don't like Crocs. I only like my Barney Crocs. That's it. Like I don't really like Crocs like that. So not only do I have a new look, but I also have a new apartment. Woohoo! That's right. I didn't want to tell you guys because I don't like saying things until they happen, until it is concrete and concretized. So I didn't want to say that I was moving, but one of the big reasons I took a break is because we were doing a move. I was moving from my old building, which we all know, we all love.
Great
it has
stories.
A special place.
Great moments.
In my heart, okay? The first apartment I ever had as an adult on my own was in that insane building. Okay, and you can go back in the catalog and listen to all the crazy stories, people getting their asses beat, just dead bodies laying around. It was a shit show, but it was my shit show. Okay, it was my shit show, but got a little too crazy, got a little too much. I decided, 4 years is enough. 4 years in the asylum in Arkham is enough for me. So I decided that I would move to the new building that they built, and man, mwah, is it magnificent. It is a studio, but it's bigger than my first studio. I feel like it's very spacious. We got some real pimp shit in this new apartment.
Whoa, what does that mean?
We got the heated lamps in the bathroom. Whoa. Okay, the heated lamps in the bathroom. Real pimp shit. We moved on up. Whoa. I mean, the rent is more expensive.
I was gonna say, you better move up for the money.
Oh yeah, the rent is more expensive. We're paying for electricity, and I've been praying for this. I've been wishing for this, and I feel like I manifested this. I have a dishwasher. I have been dying.
Are you one of those manifesting people?
A little bit. But see, the one thing that falls off quicker than ever when I'm going through a mental crisis, which is every day, is the dishes. They never get done. They get done like once, when they're piled up like in a cartoon. They're just like piled up in the back. That's how my sink always looks. But now...
So this is real good for you.
When she showed me that, I said, I'll take the apartment.
You can hide your mental slip, your mental lapse a little better.
You won't even know.
Because now the dishes will be clean.
And let me tell you, this all came together super quick. Basically, it was like 5 a.m, and my neighbor downstairs was going bananas with the speaker, as I hated. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to apply to this building now, because I probably won't hear from them for like 2 months. You know what I mean? So let me do it now.
And you hate that guy.
I call them. I put the application at 5 a.m. They call me at 8 a.m. And they're like, come look at an apartment.
Yeah, that was the first thing they saw when they got up.
Now. Yeah, they was like, come see it right now. As soon as I saw the dishwasher, I said, I'll take it. We moved in, and man, was it an atrocious move. It took 3 days getting out of that building. The first round was with Pasty, okay? Now, here's what happened. Here's what happened. There was a snowstorm that prohibited me from getting materials for the move until the night of. Okay, so I didn't get boxes, bags until the night of. Which means, if you can put 2 and 2 together, I couldn't pack until the night of. So the day of, Pastor's coming and he's just throwing shit in bags, throwing stuff in boxes. And unfortunately, there were some casualties. I did drop some boxes in the middle of the street. Oh. Things were rolling off into the street. Oh, there goes Eddie's second Jack and Coke already. Guys getting wacky. Guys getting crazy.
Getting wound up.
Yeah. Geared up. And as you know, the elevator is an amazing part of that building. Oh. So we had to take that elevator multiple times, over and over and over. It was a tedious move. Pastor got a lot of fun shows and experiences in the elevator. My personal favorite, Pastor wasn't there for it, thank God. I feel like he would have quit the move after this. Is when I go at night to go grab like one other thing, and there's a lady, the doors open, and there is a woman swinging a knife around in the elevator, swinging it around, and she goes, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you." And you know what I did? Of course, as you all know, I did it for the plot, and I walked in the elevator. I say, if I get stabbed, it'll be great for the show. You know what I mean? So
content.
Listen, my thing is, in that building, you got to see where things go. I never usually turn down, just like when we had the blackout, and I said, you know what? I'll walk down the steps, and I'll see how this haunted house goes. It never disappoints. So she's swinging the knife around. And she's like, I'm the woman that got held hostage. If you remember, a woman did get held hostage a couple of weeks prior. It was her. I did confirm that because I saw her before. She was swinging the knife around. She was like, yeah, like, ain't nobody gonna do that shit to me ever again. And I'm there. I'm loving it. I'm hyping up like, yeah, you fucking tell him, bro. Anybody walks up, you stab him. She's like, yeah, hell yeah, I ain't gonna let nobody do that shit to me. I'm like, you go, girl. You go. Swing that shit. It was a beautiful, wholesome moment. Then the next time we go in the elevator, this is with me and Crow.
Uh-oh.
I'll show a video of it right now.
Crow Crow just brings those kind of people out. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I was gonna tell
What do
you.
you mean
Crow,
by those people?
no, I just mean like that energy. He brings that energy out of people to just act up.
That's just a building. So we go into the elevator, and I'll show you the video now, and I smell this absolutely putrid scent. And it is what I imagined, a massive pool of vomit. It was like multiple people vomiting in the elevator.
God.
It was like a whole party got off, and they vomited. And let me tell you, it was a Sunday, right? So that means it wasn't going to get cleaned up till Monday.
Oh, no.
Yeah, baby!
No.
Party time! So what happened is, I just had to, like, use the other elevator. So anytime that one came out, I would just send it back down. I had to send it back down like 80 times till the next one came, and nobody was riding in that one. It was there till the next day, pretty much. As we can imagine, stinking up the joint.
Worse.
Stinking up the joint. Oh, it was terrible.
By the time they got there, it was probably already hard and stuck to the floor.
It was all crusty. Crusty. Yeah. I lost my keys during the move, and I got locked out of the house.
Oh, with the old or new?
The old one.
Oh,
while we were moving, though. So I locked my phone in there.
Lord.
I locked everything. Thank God Jay found it on the floor somewhere. It was horrific, okay? But we're in the new spot, and I absolutely love it. It's a very beautiful building in every way, and I'm very grateful to be there. I'm very grateful. I doubt there will be as many stories coming from the new one.
How is the noise?
Well, there has been issues.
You've been there for how long now?
I've been there for a couple days, but then I left on this vacation.
Okay, so
the noise, it does get a little shaky at times. But the thing is, this new building, they got cameras everywhere. So anything happens, they're clamping down. Like, people got evicted the day that I got in. It was a big incident. Like, somebody got beat up, and it was all on camera. Evicted. You're out of here, buddy. So, no more crackheads crawling through the window at the laundromat.
No more waving knives in the elevator.
No more waving knives in the elevator that I can imagine. You know, it is bittersweet because that building gave me so much. And see, this is the thing. Like, people were like, oh, I'm so happy you're out of this. Like, I didn't care about all that other stuff. I just didn't like the noise. Like, I didn't like the noise.
You like the crackhead interaction.
I didn't care. It was fun. It was fun. You know, people are wacky. People having a good time.
That's like the project experience.
It was wonderful. I mean, I knew I didn't want to like live there forever and raise children there, obviously. So I knew eventually I had to get out of there. So now is...
What do you mean by obviously?
Obviously, I had to get out of there. Like, I'm not going to stay there forever.
But what about the people that are having kids?
I think that they're doing what's best for them. They're doing what's best for them, but my kids are not going to that playground. I'll tell you that right now. Okay? We don't know what's going on in there. A lot of creepy things. But shout out to that building. They were always very good to me. And let me tell you this right now. Out of all the crazy stuff I've seen, nobody's ever even been rude to me there. Every interaction I've had...
Everybody's nice to you.
Every interaction I've had has been splendid, has been magnificent, and I love you all. And I'm sorry that we didn't get to do the Easter crack egg hunt. One day I will return.
That would have been fun.
One day I will return and we will do the Easter crack egg hunt. I feel like there's something I'm missing about my apartment that I really love about it. Like something else. I live right next to
the heat? Is it maybe the heat?
Yeah, but that might be me. It feels a little chilly in there. But that might be me. I might be a little anemic now.
That's what it's called. That's what
I'm anemic now.
That's what he be saying he is.
I'm chilly now. So I think that might be what it is. But it's a beautiful neighborhood. Oh, so my dad looked up like the crime map. Because I don't even think about this. He was like, let me see the crime map in your neighborhood.
See what your area looking like.
So my area where I used to live, the way this map works is in purples. Okay, so obviously the darker the purple, the worse. My old neighborhood that I was living in, the darkest purple you can conjure up in your mind. Okay, and I was like...
Almost black purple.
Yeah, and even the surrounding area was like, I was surrounded by dark purple. The new neighborhood, cling. Light purple baby. Okay? Absolutely wonderful.
So light is good.
Yeah, light purple means you're not in a crime ridden neighborhood. The crime is low. It's a great area.
Got you. What you sipping on?
We're sipping on the new Coca-Cola Orange Queen.
Oh,
it's really wonderful. We're gonna get into some current events in just a second.
Cheers to you, man.
Cheers to the audience. Welcome back. We're here. Hopefully you're enjoying the festivities. We're here in Myrtle Beach right now. Everybody's having a great time. Pastor's on the porch. He's enjoying the beautiful sea air. We have a little like apartment type thing looking over the ocean. It is mystical. It is magical. We've been here for 5 days. We've been here so long that we've run out of things to do. And yesterday I looked at Pastor and said, why don't we go to Gatorland? And I was like, since we already did it, like just to entertain, I said, why don't we just go like and scream obscenities at the Gators? Wouldn't that be fun? Because it's like, you know, you just kind of overlook all the Gator families. And why don't we just like go and harass them? Why don't we like, you bitch! You suck! You're fucking gay! You start just see how long it takes us to get kicked out. You know,
you'd be a bad pair of shoes.
Just start pointing at the Gators. There's an albino Gator. There's a Gator with like a missing tail. You freak! What a freak show! And we can't say it on the show, but I was saying a lot more obscene things that you can't believe.
Oh Lord, the things he was saying.
Yeah, you know, why don't we just go and scream like racial epithets and scream like, you know, obscenities and slurs for sexualities and stuff like that. That, you know, things you can't say.
I mean, come on.
Things you can't see on YouTube. And just see how long it takes to get kicked out, you know? Just, you fucking boop! I don't want to say it. You know, just start. But you can imagine, right? Just fill in the blank. We're looking at the Gators, and you say, you freaking boop! Right next to some little kid. But we didn't do it because I totally forgot that Gatorland is $40.
I thought we were going to go golfing.
Oh.
Like actual golfing. Is that also too much money?
No, I don't think. We could probably still squeeze in golf. We could do
mini golf, right? We can do some mini
I want to do real golf, though. Everybody knows I'm a real golf guy. Like an official PGA
Everybody knows?
Yeah, everybody knows I covered the Golf Olympics on here. I covered golf. Everybody knows I'm going to be
the Tiger Woods of the VI community.
They're going to have me on the PGA station next year. I'm going to be talking.
That's lit.
I'm going to be a talking head.
I hope so.
Well, that putt was a little short there, buddy. He's usually better last year. It must be the shoulder injury. I'm gonna be on there. Gritty knows golf.
Gritty knows golf.
We might do some golf.
G&G.
We might do some golf. Yeah, I just thought it'd be funny to just go harass the Gators like Daniel Larson.
I was really gonna say that.
Bomb you. If you guys don't know, a lot of you may know who this is, but one of our favorite pastimes. If you go on vacation with us, it's not like a regular vacation. It's a wacky time. And one of our favorite things to do to relax and decompress. I just did the gay hand. You saw that? I said relax. Wow.
With the what hand? You got to bleep that.
I did the boop. I didn't say the other word. That's the one we're going to say to the Gators. Can't say that. Yeah, going on vacation with us is kind of wacky because to decompress and to relax, we listen to Daniel Larson meltdowns and freakouts. And,
in the car, full blast.
Yeah, and I'll play a little bit right. This is what we're gonna do. The Gators right here.
I will bomb your house till the day you fucking die. Bomb you, bomb you, bomb you, bomb you, kill you, kill you, kill you.
Go knock on the window right there, real quick. Go knock on Patsy's window. What do you think of the Daniel Larson videos that we're showing you?
I think that his situation is sad.
It is sad.
They're slightly disturbing, but yet on the
slightly. Well, he's beating himself in the head.
Well, yeah, they're disturbing. They're disturbing.
Just a little bit.
They're disturbing.
Just a touch.
He's
touched.
Cut slightly.
We don't cut on this show.
But on the other hand, they're funny.
They have like this study where they say that people that can relax to true crime, that they're freaks. They don't usually use that word, but they say like they're troubled. So what does it mean that this is what we relax to? We relax to Daniel Larson gonna say he's gonna bomb the United States and bomb the White House, and he is now in prison, by the way.
Yes.
He hasn't been sentenced, but he's being held right now for his bomb threats, his multiple bombs. Listen, there's hours and hours and hours of these freakouts, so if you enjoy them, if you enjoy that little tidbit, make sure you go check out some more. It's pure insanity.
It is.
It's just hours of mayhem, and that's what we relax to in the car.
It really is. I mean, if I stop to think of how he started playing it, and I just kind of like was bopping down the road, like we were listening to some good music, and it just
Kill.
I am not proud of this,
Kill.
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's
Are
wonderful.
you embarrassed?
Am I embarrassed?
Are you embarrassed to listen to that on your road trip?
It depends on who I'm discussing it with.
Played in the church.
Yeah.
Played in the church. When I get married and I have kids and I'm gonna roll over and I'm saying, I like to listen to nature sounds to go to bed. That's what I'm gonna be listening to in bed with my wife. I'm gonna be listening to Daniel Larson ASMR. Bomb you, kill you, murder you. Pass that mic to Eddie real quick. I want to talk about something. Come over here, Eddie. Speaking of bombing and killing, did you know? I have a fascinating fact for you.
Quite fascinating.
There was a man, I don't remember his name. He died anyway.
Just like that?
It's not important. He's dead.
Why would you-
But you'll hear why his name does not matter in a moment. Because he was the first man in 13 years to be executed via a firing squad
Whoa!
in South Carolina.
Whoa!
Tied him up to the chair.
That
Bang, bang, bang.
Uh,
Some people say it's barbaric.
At the risk of May getting canceled, it's kind of lit.
It's
kind of lit, bro. It's kind of cool.
It's kind of lit. Listen, we talk a lot about executions on the show. We've talked about my thoughts about current executions with Cemetery Girl. I will elaborate more on that in a moment. But, I thought it was pretty cool. So apparently the guy killed his ex-girlfriend's parents like 20 years ago because he thought that would be a great way for her to come back to him. Like, hey, I just killed your parents. I guess you have nobody left. Come be with me. And she was like, no, how about you go on death row?
Sure, buddy.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Now go on death row. So he died, and there was a man whose brother died. The guy who was who was executed 13 years prior, right? His brother was protesting the firing squad. He said it's barbaric.
Oh.
I truly don't think so because
I mean, compared to what? Compared to what? What about what your brother did? Let's just compare the firing squad to what your brother did.
yeah, you want to start comparing?
I mean, come on, bro. Really?
Because
Barbaric?
listen, if you hear anything about the
Your
lethal
brother
injection-
killed his ex's parents.
No,
to
not
try-
his brother. The guy before him's brother. The guy who got executed 13 years ago.
Oh.
His brother showed up.
Well, you need to let this go, bro. He's not your brother. You can't save your brother by saving this guy.
But
all right?
they're just saying that
And
it's
you-
barbaric, but it's not. Because if you look up the lethal injection, they mess that up all the time.
All the
They're
time.
always suffering and just like squirming around like.
And I was gonna
science
say, like, I think that's too easy, the lethal injection. But the more I hear about, the more they mess it up. I'm like, you know what? Maybe we're good.
Keep
'Cause I
it
was
going.
just- Bring back the electric chair, but we don't want to waste our electricity. We no need to make the bill higher for them.
Yeah, like me, I'm paying electricity in my bill. I'm not
Fuck
sure.
that.
I'm not sure.
Fuck that.
So you are a big proponent for the death penalty. Is that true?
Yeah.
You go
Why
on
not?
record and you're saying that
I
should
go
kill
on
people.
record, and I think if you killed somebody and you got caught and you're in jail, I don't even think you should be in jail for years either, honestly, because we're just wasting money.
So you're
We're
now-
wasting money feeding
You're
you
saying
and housing you.
expedite
Oh
the
yeah!
process.
As soon as they find out he's guilty, throw him on the firing squad.
So no room for like a second trial, like what do they call that? Like a
You
second
better
trial.
hope you got the OJ team, because ain't no do overs, bro. The innocent people, I'm so sorry, but if you're not innocent, you're done. You're done.
You're done. I guess that's the big problem with it, that people can be there and be
Yeah,
innocent. But
yeah.
I think it's a tricky subject to me. But I think if you have a shadow of a doubt evidence that somebody did something like that,
Bro,
you
if there's
can't
videos or pictures, or if there's multiple people that can say that you did this, or that they heard you talking about doing this, you're done. You're done, and they should kill you.
Yeah, they stopped the electric chair.
And I don't feel bad. And you know what? No. We shouldn't.
Yeah,
I'm getting canceled for this
Get
one.
crazy. You're on your second Jack and Coke. He's getting loose now,
I'm getting
everybody.
loose. All right. So what we need to do, because I know Pastor doesn't like the prison labor. But what we need to do is we need to make them work and just work them to death.
Tell that to Pastor.
Don't even feed. We're not even gonna feed them.
Let me
We're not feeding them. We're just gonna work them till they die, and that's their execution.
All right, because Pastor is vehemently against
All right.
Eddie's stance. So now we're gonna play. We're on Fox News right now. We have Pastor here. He is vehemently against prison labor, and Eddie is a massive proponent for prison labor. Eddie loves the fact that his Starbucks cups and his towels are made by prisoners.
I love when my TVs come from jail. I love it. I love when I turn my TV on and I'm watching or playing a game. I think, yeah, fuck that guy that made this. But Pastor, no, we're talking about executions and if it's right or wrong, and I think it's good. And what I was saying is that we should bring back prison labor and make it even better, and just not feed them and just have them work till they're dead.
It's like a
That is
camp.
their execution.
You want to do like an internment?
They're gonna break rocks into smaller rocks until they die, and that's their forget about the electric chair. That's a bill. Electric's a bill. We don't want to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just get some use out of them. And I'm talking about like heinous people, Pastor, not people rob the convenience. I'm talking about people that kill people. You know.
Well, the thing about it is that we live in an era, a season of for-profit prisons and situations like the state of California where prison labor is used to do things like put out forest fires. Where the people
is that why California is burning down, because the prisoners don't want to?
No, that's why the fires go out. Is because the prisoners are out there making $1 a day, and that Kamala Harris, when she was the Attorney General, wanted to keep people that were arrested for low-level drug crimes in prison because they wanted to keep up the labor force. I mean, as time continues to go on, and as the last administration was letting all these people in the country, it all comes down that the corporations...
Is that immigration stance? That was crazy.
Immigration. The corporations want to flood the United States with people that they can pay less and force down wages. So keeping
and they'll
people,
vote for them because they let them come in. So it's cheaper work, and they'll vote for you, for your team.
Sure, but the overarching issue that when we talked about prison labor is that every effort made by our country, by our government, by corporations and businesses to lower wages, we all suffer. We all suffer.
You would figure if we had prisoners doing a lot of this work, they could give us a break on taxes, right?
Wait, but what do you think about his plan to work prisoners to death, though?
This country claims to be a Christian nation. If you're advocating that prisoners be worked to death, there's no concept of redemption in that plan.
Oh,
wait! Before you mic drop,
redemption.
We'll bring it back to the Christian times, and we'll start feeding them the lions.
Oh,
how about that one? Yeah,
that's very Christian. Very Christian.
And we'll sell tickets to the public.
The Romans weren't Christians.
I'm getting confused.
Those were pagans killing Christians.
Listen, as a straight man, I have the Roman Empire on the brain 24/7. That's the meme. That's the meme, right? That we all men think about the Roman Empire?
See, I believe, and then there was another guy who was executed just recently on nitrogen gas, which I don't know, it sounds like a good idea. It sounds like it wouldn't be painful, but I don't know. I've never been on the nitrogen gas. That's a debate. Should it be painful? I don't know. But here's my theory. This is what I think we need to do. When you find somebody that's reprehensible, that is just an awful human being that murdered and raped somebody. Right?
Terrible human being.
Why don't we just bring back the guillotine? It's so much better. It's much fun. It's quick.
That's too quick. That's the problem.
You want them to suffer.
We want to see him in the chair. We want to see him. We want to smell that they shit themselves because of the electric chair. We want them to suffer.
Wow. Well, this is very.
We want them to suffer.
Very South Carolina stance, if you guys feel.
Oh, come on.
This is very, very, very.
I think this is. Listen, anybody that's got that's had somebody that got done dirty, like they got killed or whatever, they would agree, right? Wouldn't they?
I think we should bring back the guillotine. Let's do it. Lop it off. Blood everywhere.
I think that's
sell tickets.
I think the guillotine should be for minor offenses like thefts. Like we chop their hands off.
Oh, like you're like in a third world country now.
Yeah, we just chopping their hands off.
Now you're getting wild. Now you see that's not American.
Don't steal.
Nah, that's great.
Chop your hands
now
off.
you get crazy. Speaking of people getting done dirty, you ever seen that show Ghost Hunters?
Oh, of course.
Right. Well, do you know Aaron Goodwin?
I don't know the names, but
Well,
I've
Aaron
probably
is
seen them.
Aaron is
Show
one
me
of the
pictures.
guys on the show. Shout out to Aaron. Well, he had a very scary situation happen the other day, and it was not due to a ghost.
Oh,
it was
boo.
due to his wife.
Oh,
We know
boo.
wives can be scary, right? Oh, well,
Spooky.
get ready for this.
I'm not.
So Aaron is doing a ghost show. He's out there. He got the EMF detector.
He's
like,
asking. He's
He's
searching.
like, he's like, oh, I got 2 degrees colder in this side of the room. It's actually kind of crazy. And he gets a phone call from the Popo, and they're like, hey, we just found out your wife is planning to kill your ass.
Whoa!
She has been texting this guy in prison, and she is going to pay him like 11 grand to kill you or to have you killed out of nowhere. Okay, now I don't know if there was any kind of divorce on the table or discrepancy that they had. I don't know. I think they haven't even been married that long. But yeah, she is planning to kill his ass. So not only does he have to worry about the ghosts and the ghouls at work,
Why can't she just get a divorce?
because
Is
I don't know,
there some kind of policy we don't know about? Some kind of life insurance we don't know about?
Probably. It's probably some life insurance. So the guy can't even go anywhere. If he's at work, he's getting haunted by the demons, and then he's living with a demon at home. What I thought was the craziest aspect to the story was the guy she was texting in prison that was setting all this up is a man that we discussed on this show years ago.
Really? It's a callback?
Yeah, we're bringing it back.
Holy
Bring
shit.
it on back.
That's how you listen. That's how you know we're old when
That's
when
right.
we can afford to do callbacks.
Say, remember when our first episode of Murder and Madness? We do those every once in a while. The Gritty Knows Best Murder and Madness episodes. We talk about killing and all kind of crazy stuff. This guy, Grant Amato, okay, he was the one that she was texting with, right? Grant Amato is a super freak. He's a top flight gooner. Gooner is like a Purple Heart gooner. Okay?
Medal of Honor.
Yeah, Medal of Honor Gooner Society. Grant Amato murdered his parents and murdered his brother because he wanted to steal their money to then give it to some overseas cam girl. Okay? Wild story.
Wow.
We talked about it on Murder and Madness. You can go back and look at it, or you can watch some videos on YouTube about it.
That's
Shout out to
simp.
Bailey Sarian. She probably made a way better video than we did.
That's a simp behavior.
Yeah, it's super simp time. So he gets locked up for this years ago. They drop a doc on him, right? Aaron's wife watches that doc and goes, "That's my guy. I love that guy."
No.
She finds a way, to text him and tell him that she's in love with him.
Can we have a little aside about what the fuck is wrong with you women? Bitches sending Jeffrey Dahmer love letters, like the what was that school shooting back in the day?
Columbine?
Yeah, Columbine, loving the motherfuckers from Columbine. What's wrong with you women? Is that hot to you? Severe mental decay? Whatever you want to call it?
Listen. For her to like
women are
leave.
sick.
I mean, I'm sure Aaron's making great money on this show. They've been in rotation for.
It's still going. It might not be
They've been
great
in rotation
money.
since we were like, I don't know, 15 years old.
It's enough to have the show going, so.
And she's gonna fall in love with Top Gooner in prison for killing his family.
What's wrong with you women, man?
I'm not gonna say it's just women. I'm just saying there's a certain type of person that you just cannot please, that you just cannot make happy. And
I bet you money she'll be happy with this guy though.
Oh, she's gonna love
I
it.
bet you.
He's like literally bringing nothing to the table, just being in prison.
You think it's like the Gypsy Rose shit? Like you think that old man is happy and living his best life?
Well, he left. They split up. The one that
they
reached
broke
out
up?
to her in jail, Ryan. Yeah, him and Gypsy split. Now she's with the boyfriend that she was with before she went into prison. Not the guy that killed the mom, but another one. The Gypsy. We're not even talking about.
All
Gypsy
right,
Rose.
my bad.
Gypsy Rose is boring. Gypsy Rose is boring. She has fell out of favor with the internet.
She sucks.
Lame. Okay.
She should have got executed.
But
personally.
some people you just can't make happy. You can have it all. EJ, you know what? A year from now, this could blow up. I could be paying you all this money. You invest in you make some great investments. You become a millionaire. You get abroad. You know, you guys are having a wonderful time. Next thing you know, she's hitting up
for some Daniel Larson motherfucker.
She's hitting you up for Daniel Larson. She's paying Daniel Larson to kill your ass. It's a scary world, man. It's a really scary world where you could just be living with somebody and they just do this stuff.
How fucked up is it that you go to work, you make decent money, you come home, you give your wife a little chicken, little scratch, and she saves it up, she squirrels it away to hire a hitman to kill you.
Not only is he working, he's working with demons.
How fucked up is that, bro?
He's working with demons. He's getting like scratched every day at work. He's getting possessed.
Yeah, then he goes, like you said, he's got 2 demons.
And he got a demon at home. We've covered many stories like this on the show, like the woman who was, she was poisoning her husband's coffee every day with bleach, and the idiot didn't notice that is not enough bleach to kill anybody ever. Like that insignificant amount of bleach.
Thank you.
But he was taping it, so he had all this evidence that she did it.
Thank God it wasn't enough.
You gotta watch, dude. You gotta watch who you marry because you could have it all. You could have it all.
Have cameras in the house is what I'm hearing.
And then you get left for Top Gooner. It's truly sickening. It's truly insane. Did you hear? There's a whole trade war going on with us in Canada. They're taking away our electricity. We're putting tariffs. All this stuff is going on, right?
Yeah, of course.
Did you hear that? Apparently, the rumor mill is saying that Canada could be taking away Pornhub for us.
They already took it away from me in South Carolina.
That's
once I moved down here, Pornhub was gone, so that doesn't even affect me. They can keep it. They can keep it.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Like, yeah, Pornhub is not even available everywhere in the U.S. anymore. Anyway, because the story I heard...
It's not everywhere. It's like 7. It's not, what is it, 50
I'm saying it's not available everywhere.
It's like 8 states. Or
it's not available everywhere because these states wanted to get age verification on Pornhub.
You gotta show your ID.
And Pornhub was like, we're not doing that, so we're just gonna shut it down where you live. Yeah, I did try and look some research for the show.
For the video.
I looked up some research, for the show.
And it don't work, right?
And it was blocked, but
you need a VPN.
Yeah.
Or something.
But I pretty much second everything everybody was saying in the comments, and it was like, who watches Pornhub anyway? Who cares about Pornhub? Like, yeah, Canada can totally take away Pornhub. There's mad other sites, bro. Pornhub fell off crazy. I don't know anybody.
That was when we were in high school, which was fucking over a decade ago.
When it was the hub.
Over a decade ago. So that'll tell you the golden day was a decade plus ago.
That was back when people would say, "What are you gonna do later?" I'm going on the hub.
I'm going on the hub.
I'm going on the hub.
You
ain't nobody say the hub anymore. Everybody's either getting it for free somewhere else, or they're on the OF. That's pretty much it. Or you're doing.
I don't know if OF is better just because you got to pay.
I didn't say it was better. I'm just saying that's where people are. People are on OF, or they're just listen. There's X video. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So you can take away Pornhub Canada. We don't care, buddy. Okay? Take it away, pal.
Go ahead, buddy.
Go and take it away because you're doing us a favor, buddy. Nobody cares. It's whack. It's whack. It's all ads. It's all like, hey, do you want to see this big booty Latina?
Do you want to know how to make your meat grow bigger in a week?
It's all ads. And then it's all like, this is a great video. Big booty Latina gets destroyed by blah, blah, blah. And then it's I got to pay to watch it anyway. It's all like
there's ads. Yeah, there's ads for videos that aren't free.
Yeah, Pornhub has.
There's ads for other websites that are even worse.
Pornhub has declined tremendously. So you know what, Canada, take it back. Take it off our hands.
You know what? You need to pay us
to take it back
for showing us this garbage.
Because there was a time, right, where women would blow up on the hub. You have Lisa Ann, Mia Khalifa.
See, this is how you know you're aging us. You're aging us.
These are the top stars. These are the legends. Okay?
You are aging us.
These are the legends that we saw come to rise and prominence back in the day.
Oh, what was
now?
Pinky?
Pinky. I don't know if she blew up on the hub though. Probably, yeah. I'll give.
Do some more research.
Oh yeah, I gotta do a little more research once I cross state lines though. But now everybody's blowing up on OF. You got Bonnie Blue, You got Lily Phillips. And, you know...
Oh, my God. Is the hub like abortions?
I was doing research on OF, you know, on some Bonnie Blue.
Research, huh?
Yeah, doing some research. Well, you know, like I said, things are kind of wacky. We're just spending. We're just hanging out. We're getting top. We're reaching new Gooner levels right now. So there was some Bonnie Blue played in the office or yesterday. I did have to see.
Is that what you do on your off day?
Yeah, well, you know, like I said, it's for the show. We got to talk about it, you know. Tony and I watched, I'm pretty sure it's the actual video where Lily Phillips banged 100 guys.
Oh, Lord.
Her and I watched that.
How long is that video? It's
like an hour.
They must have edited it.
Yeah, it's like an hour. Yeah, Tony and I watched it, and we'll get her thoughts about it another time.
That's funny. I can't wait for that. Look forward to that.
It is funny. So you are sitting here right now with a shaved face. We're not going to say
Not
why.
completely. It's starting to grow back now.
Yeah, it was. You were clean
shaven
as a whistle, and we're not going to say who said this or why they said it. This will come out later. But you were. Somebody said, a woman that you were hanging out with. She said that you look like you're 18 years old. Do you agree that you look 18 years old when you shave your face?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I'd say you look 20.
I couldn't tell you, because you know before you saw the beard I had before I shaved.
Yeah, it was great.
Usually when I walk into a place with that on, nobody asks me for ID. It's fine.
Right.
And then as soon as I shave, they're like, "Sorry to bother you, but we need your ID."
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, it's always something like that.
You might look 18.
So I definitely do think, like, sure, I'll agree. Like, I look younger. I don't know if 18 is right. I mean, I got my eye bags are at least 18 years old.
You got a little baggage.
My bags are at least 18 years old.
You got a little baggage.
So.
Yeah, so I mean, we got to talking about this, and I want to ask the audience right now because I was scrolling through YouTube doing research, and apparently there is a term called twink death. You know, when the twink has aged out, the twink is no longer in his prime, and I'm saying that EJ right now, I think you got twink potential.
Some twink energy.
You really see if you took those bags off, which I didn't really notice till.
Oh no, I got some serious bags.
You
bro.
would still be really prime too, because you're 27.
27.
28.
I'm 29.
You're
about
29.
to be 30.
Okay, 29. I still think you have twink potential, but I think you got 3 years.
3 years left, max
on twink. I think I've experienced twink death already. We know Pastor has. We know
not even gonna get his. Not even gonna get past his opinion on that, huh? You're just gonna
on his own
say
twinkness.
Yeah.
I mean, he's bear. He's a bear.
But what about his feelings matter? What if he feels like he's still?
All right, ask him. Go knock on the window.
I don't even want to. I don't want to bother him.
Ask him if he still feels like a twink.
Nah, I'm good.
I think I've experienced twink death already. I have grays in my beard, which Stephanie loves to point out every time.
I had grays on my head.
I did see when I shaved. There's a picture of my ponytail. I saw fucking gray in there.
I got grays on my head. I'm not pulling them out. I'm not dyeing them. I'm gonna have the grays.
Okay. Let's see if you wanted to know. Hold on. Just come over here.
Have you experienced your twink death yet?
He wants to know. The audience wants to know. Do
you think you're a twink?
Oh yeah. Are you experienced?
Or have you passed the peak?
Years ago.
That's what. See, I said. I don't think I was being rude when I said I think he's bear status. You think he's a bear? Now, how long do you think Eddie has left on his twink show, or has he experienced it? I think he's right at the end.
If he stays shaven, maybe a couple more years.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3.
A couple more years.
I'm twinked out. I'm not a twink anymore. I think I've experienced twink.
And for the audience and me, what is?
Or you're experiencing it.
You think I might be on my last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if I shave.
So
because maybe that's the secret.
That's the secret. Is it'll add 10 years at least.
I shaved my goatee one time. It was horrendous. I'm never doing that.
I'll tell you, bro. It adds 10 years to you.
Yeah, we're gonna ask some gay guys. We're gonna find. We all know some gay guys. We're gonna come back and we're gonna ask. We're gonna give you the results on what they said about your twink shelf life. If you're still there, if you have more, a couple more years to go. I think I'm gonna start reaching bear status. I'm getting large. People say I have a hairy belly. I think if I did have the beard when I shaved, so if I kept that, I think I'd be like a little bear though. Like I don't know,
my man's a little
like
bear.
a cub. I'd be like a cub. I'm a cub. I'm like in the middle of a twink and a bear. I'm a cub.
Hit him with the molep.
So you let us know in the comment section if Eddie has experienced the twink death. We'll let you know when we come back with the results. But that's pretty much it for now. We're about to go
For now.
and have a smashing meal at Paula Dean's. We're going to get a stick of butter on everything. Going to get some peach tea.
We're gonna ask our waiter or waitress to call us the N-word.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. Yeah, they just let it fly there. Paula Dean's. If you have come to Myrtle Beach, or if you're gonna come to Myrtle Beach, you have to go to Paula Dean's on Broadway. Is it Broadway at the beach? Yeah. Go to Paula Dean's on Broadway at the beach. We also went to Waffle House.
It is a tourist trap, but Paula Dean's is good.
It's not, I guess for the shop.
The area is a tourist trap, but Paula Dean's is good.
Yeah, Paula Dean's is excelente.
It ain't N-Hop, I'll tell you that.
N-Hop's the worst. N-Hop's the worst. We have gone to Waffle House, and we must thank the waitress that we had the first time we went. Thank you so much.
She had such mommy energy. She got me to eat.
She had mommy energy.
Like, you sure you don't want anything? You don't want?
Eddie was there.
I'm like, all right. I'll take. All right, let me start. I guess I'll take.
Eddie was there with his hat on. Everybody orders like a normal person, and she's like, "What do you want?" I want a sort of lemonade. She's like, "What do you mean you're gonna just have a lemonade?" Like, oh, she's like, "No, you sure you don't want a hash brown, sweetheart?" And he's like,
I'm like, damn.
You can hear the heart melting, the ice on the heart melting.
The growl slowly shifted to Yeah,
he was soothed. With her words, she was like stroking his head with her words.
I got the head pat. I was like, damn, that's all I needed in life.
You don't want any hash browns?
Beauty soothed the beast.
No, it wasn't just she had like straight mommy energy. I felt the energy, and she didn't really throw it on me like that.
But
I felt the straight mommy.
But
then she said,
"Let's not be fooled now. Let's not be fooled when she's coming back to take all the empty plates away. She sees that this gentleman here has not finished his meal. That's why
I didn't finish my sausage.
That's why he's Little Bear, not Big Bear. Big Bear would have finished his plate. But as she's taking the plate away, she's reaching over. She's like, and she looks at me. I'm sitting like right here. She's like, "You sure you don't want to nibble on his sausage?"
I was
now
like,
you know. Now you know. I said. You gotta rephrase that, because that was crazy. And she said, "You know what I mean." And I'm like, "No, just because you said it like that, take it away now. I ain't nibbling on no man's sausage."
Why do you want to nibble on my sausage?
Because that's crazy, and I would never.
Why is that crazy? I didn't.
Because it's crazy.
It was just a little. It wasn't even that big of a sausage.
No.
It wasn't even that big.
Pause. I believe you, but pause.
Yeah, she was great. One of the best.
Yeah, that was funny though.
She was awesome. Thank you, mommy, for getting Eddie to eat because he was not going to eat.
I was hungry.
He was not. And you were hungry that day.
I was a little peckish.
Why did you choose not to?
I was peckish.
Why did you choose the way?
Because I was just peckish.
And you pecked, but you didn't want to peck on my sausage.
No, definitely not.
Wow.
Definitely not.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you have it. We're gonna go. Listen, we've just been eating. Like as Pastor summed it up yesterday. He hasn't been hungry in 3 days. We're just eating to eat. We don't even feel the void.
They've been full for 5 days, and I've been drunk for 5 days.
We've just been slamming the food down. We already went to Paula Dean's one time. We're going back again because the portions are great.
Like right now.
We're going right now to get some fried okra.
So like, comment, and subscribe, and shut the fuck up.